Hi everyone, John Newdorf here again from Thailand. Another update video of what we've been up to. Um, we we were praying and we chose that we were actually going to stay here in Thailand the entire time. I know that one of our plans was to go to Cambodia, and as a lot of you have probably figured out, we are not in Cambodia right now. We are still in Thailand, and it's been a really amazing time. Just really dig in with a lot of relationships we've been building. So we went to Laos for 2 days to just get visas about a couple weeks ago, and so we'll be spending the rest of our time here in Thailand. But we've been really busy, so I have a couple stories for you guys of the people we've been talking to and the relationships we've been building. There's one lady that I met about a month ago. We've been partnering with another missions team called the World Race. They go from 11 countries in 11 months. So they do one country a month. And they had been building, a previous team had been building a relationship with this woman named Blue. She was a prostitute in one of the bars, and she chose to leave the bar after meeting these girls to start a restaurant. She had not encountered God's love at any point, like at this point in her life, but she knew that what she was doing was wrong and she wanted to get out of it, so she started a restaurant and continued to build that. And so we met her about a month ago, and we've just been building a relationship with her. And about 2 weeks ago, we've been talking to her, and it was really hot that day, and she went to sleep, and she couldn't sleep, and then all of a sudden, she fell asleep for about 2 hours. In that 2 hours, she had a dream, and basically in her dream, the world was falling apart. The world was basically turning into hell, and she was panicking, and she didn't know what to do. And all of a sudden, she saw this man holding a whole bunch of children's hands, and she went up to him and said, like, what are you doing? And he said, follow me. There's safety in me. And that was actually Jesus appearing to her. And she's like, well, I need to go find food first. And he says, you'll not need food where I'm going. And he was showing her, and he took her to a paradise for about an hour, and it was just an encounter that changed her life. We went and some of the girls from our team went and saw her the next day, and she decided to follow the Lord. And so me and our team, we've just been discipling her and building on what the Lord's doing and just teaching her about the Bible. And so that's an amazing testimony of what God's been doing in this woman's life. We've been going out and telling people about the gospel, what Jesus did for them, and why Jesus needed to do what he did. We've been talking to anyone. We've been handing out a lot of Bibles and just loving on people, loving on them where they're at, but also showing them that what Jesus did for them is enough for them. So it's been an honor to learn and train with my team, train and see how they do it, and just learn how to explain the gospel. Tomorrow, we leave actually for a village. It's about 3 hours from Chiang Mai City, and we'll be living with villagers there. So this is really exciting because a lot of them aren't Christians, so we'll be able to share God's love with them and speak words of truth and life into them, and just really partner with the ministries there to spread the gospel. We'll be just living life in the village. We're planning on doing some busking in the middle of the village, and we're gonna sing about Jesus, and we're gonna sing about everything, and we're just gonna really spread the gospel. We have a bunch of the Jesus story in Thai, and we're gonna hopefully be able to broadcast that and be able to show people that. and really just show people what Jesus did for them and why he had to die for us. And so this is so exciting to see that this is coming around. And then yesterday, I had the privilege of going to one of the larger temples in Thailand. It's at the top of a mountain, and so we went up there just to do a prayer walk and to see like what it looked like, what they had built. So as I went up there, the building was beautiful, but just the emptiness that was in that building was almost overwhelming. It was like the people, they didn't know what they were doing. They're just like bowing down to man-made idols. And so the Lord was just showing me a lot of what actual idolatry is. Like, you hear about it in the Bible and like you read about it all the time, but the idolatry that was going on, I'm like, I've never seen this extent of people worshiping just little houses and like golden idols. And I'm just realizing that we need to keep our eyes focused on Jesus, because he's the only way. Like, he is the only way that we can live, the only way to everything. Like, he is the way. Like, we cannot look at ourselves, we cannot look at our idols, we can't look at anything but him. And so it was really eye-opening. So just really be praying for Thailand, that they would have a change of heart, that they would turn from the idols and follow Jesus, the only way. And so some prayer points to walk away with. Pray that we would have safety in the villages, because a lot of us haven't been exposed to some of the food and everything, that we would just have safety, that we'd have wisdom on what to eat and what not to eat, and that the Lord would soften Thailand's heart, that the people in Thailand would have soft hearts so that they could receive the gospel. Also, just be praying for Blue, and she's already sharing the gospel with her family and friends. So it's amazing. She's been saved for 2 weeks, and she's already telling everyone about Jesus, the man she met. And just be praying that the enemy would not steal away what the Lord gave her, that she would just stay steadfast, and that she'd be able to continue to grow in what the Lord's doing. And just pray for the village, that we would have fertile soil there, that seeds could get planted and that they would grow, that people would see Jesus and there would be just awesome things that happen there. So thank you so much for everything you guys do. If you have any prayer requests or anything, we don't have internet in the village, so you can email me and I'll email you back when I get back from the villages. So thank you. Bye.